Hello, my fam. Happy Halloween weekend. Thank you for spending a little of your Halloween weekend with me. Court is now in session. Imagine this is a gavel, and I've got my pink robe on. Today, we are going to be talking about Kylie Jenner and Drake's possible something. We're going to be talking more Kanye West craziness. We're going to be talking, whether you like it or not, Trisha Paytas. But first, since I am a queen, we're going to be talking about Queen Elizabeth and her icing out Meghan and Harry. Escándalo. If you haven't heard what has happened, royal watchers, as we are called, pay attention to every little detail in the royal family's life. Well, the Queen, whenever she has official visits over to Buckingham Palace, has photographers. Or when she does something that's videotaped, people can see inside the palace. And photos have been shown revealing what her mantle looks like. You know, it's like a fireplace. And on top of it, she used to have photos of everybody, of William and Kate, of Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. Well, a new photo of the Queen at the palace has revealed that the photo of Harry and Meghan is no longer there. There is still a photo of Prince Harry by himself in uniform, but the photo of Meghan and him is gone. There is now no photo of Meghan Markle that the Queen is putting on display. The Queen is a very smart woman. The Queen has nicknames. The Queen has hidden messages that she gives her staffers. She speaks to them in code. Like if she wants to leave a place early, she lets them know in nonverbal ways. If she wants a conversation to end, she knows how to give cues without saying anything. This is yet another way for the Queen to communicate not just to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, but also to the public. Is this shade? You better believe this is shade. It is absolutely intentional. There's no way that was not intentional, right? Was it the right move, though? It's a little petty of the Queen. And yesterday I was talking about me being petty, calling Hailey Bieber Justin's second choice wife. I would say this was petty of the Queen. But you know what? Even us queens can be petty. And maybe she's not petty. The Queen clearly knows more than you watching and myself. The Queen may not know everything, but she's a part of the royal family. She knows what's really going on and not what reports say. So maybe things with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry and the royal family are even worse than we think. I was for sure certain that Harry would not relinquish his royal title, and now I'm not so sure. I think things could be so bad, not just with the media, but with his own family, that I am now saying Prince Harry's future as a royal is uncertain. Ay caramba! Oh well. What is also uncertain is a possible romance between Drake and Kylie Jenner. I'm equal parts absolutely not believing this and equal parts absolutely believing it. So Judge Perez says we've got a hung jury. According to reports, Kylie was hanging out all night long with Drake at his birthday party, his second birthday party. Not the one from earlier in the week where Rihanna went to and had it catered with McDonald's, but the one that he had at a studio called Goya Studios. And insiders say, quote, they seemed to have a connection. Here's why I think it'd be true. First of all, it'd be a great way for Kylie Jenner to get back at Travis Scott. Secondly, it would be a great way for Drake to get at Kanye. And thirdly, it would be a great way for all of them to make more money, be more famous, and keep winning. It's like the ultimate Kim Kardashian move. Kylie has overtaken the master and is the new master. But I still don't know if I believe it. I guess we'll see. If Kris Jenner had her way, double, double, toil and trouble, make sure Kylie and Drake fall in love and get pregnant before 2019 is over. I want to announce the baby January 1st. I'm in such a good mood. All right. From Kylie Jenner to her brother-in-law, Kanye West. Before I get to Kanye, I have to say something about Anna Patton. I know Anna Patton. She came to my live podcast recording here at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. She is an MVP, VIP, All-Star Fram member, and Anna Patton also super chatted me recently on this channel. Thank you so much for being so loyal and beautiful and supportive. I love you, Anna Patton. If you feel so inclined, I am asking if you want to show the love. This is like my Patreon. If you ever can watch a live premiere where I'm chatting with you guys, just one time a month, give $1. That would mean so much because I really work hard, even on weekends, and just it's not as easy as you guys might think doing these videos. So you can hit the super chat, which is the dollar icon underneath the chat box if it's live. If not, next time. All right. Kanye West. I mentioned more craziness. I wanted to divide it up and not do it all yesterday. In a new interview, Kanye revealed that while recording his new album, Jesus is King, he asked people working with him to abstain from premarital relations. Kanye makes no sense. He asked people to abstain from premarital relations, but he didn't ask them to abstain from that, or, that's just, I'm all for him finding Jesus and being born again and all of that, but don't do it in an obnoxious way, dude. That's why I remember Sean Lowe, whom I was on Worst Cooks in America Celebrity Edition with. You might know him from The Bachelor. I think he's a very religious person, but he's not shove it down your throat. He was just very nice, not judge. And there's nothing wrong with being very open in public, but shoving it down your throat is like forcing people who work with you to abstain from premarital relations. Oh no. Hold on. My phone is so sensitive that when the air turns on, that happened one video, and then I just did not like the sound. I even care about sound quality for you all. Okay. There we go. Okay. You see, now it sounds better. All right. Speaking of Kanye, there are a lot of disappointed fans who went to, they've got themselves to blame. Kanye released his new Jesus is King movie in theaters. And first of all, it's really short, less than 40 minutes. And second of all, it seems more suited to being screened at museums than in theaters to paying customers. The consensus seems to be that it's an art film. It's a piece of art. It's not it's not a concert, documentary. It's a mess. It's a mess. Also, speaking of messes, great transition. Trisha Paytas, whom I think a lot of you by now know engages in premarital relations and adult work. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not passing judgment, but she has taken it to the next level. She revealed on Twitter that if you follow her Patreon, or as she also calls it, her private Snapchat, she was taking it to the next level and inserting all sorts of things. Okay, then. I hope she used her recent scandal to make a lot more money if it panned out that way. Speaking of scandal, there was some scandal when Harvey Weinstein, who's been accused of just everything, showed up at an actors event in New York City. And several women who were performing called him out. And one of those women got asked to leave, and not Harvey Weinstein, because the venue wanted to provide a place where everybody is safe and everybody is welcome. Was that the right move by the venue? I think no. I think that if there are women with concerns, grievances, want to be heard to him in his face, they should. He's all about, he can live his life and go everywhere, but you've got to face a reckoning. So long as people are not violent, I'm all for it. Hello, I've had situations. I can handle anything. He should be able to handle it too. Speaking of Harvey Weinstein, Rose McGowan, one of his many accusers, has sued him, his former lawyer, Lisa Bloom, and a private intelligence agency called Black Cube, citing racketeering, violations of the Federal Wiretap Act, invasion of privacy, fraud, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and more. They claim that Harvey and these people embarked on a diabolical effort to silence her and other accusers. Get that money, I say. And that's also what Harvey Weinstein says. His lawyer says it's a shakedown. She just wants money from him. She's asking for $6 million. She asked $6 million to settle this lawsuit. Smart. But not at the same time. Because, wait, did I put this here? Rose. Oh no, let me put this. I want to talk about this on the podcast too, because I had a really, what I think is smart thought about this. Hold on. This could potentially be really bad for Rose McGowan, because unless she found a lawyer willing to work with her for free, because I think Harvey Weinstein hates Rose McGowan so much that he is probably willing to burn through millions of dollars to defend himself and bankrupt her even more. I pray to God she got a lawyer that is working with her for free. Ay, ay, ay. All right, on to other news from Rose McGowan to something lighter and brighter. The verdict is the Oscar goes to Taylor Swift. If you haven't heard, Taylor's been doing promo for the upcoming Cats film. Yes, a movie musical based on the Broadway show from Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber. And it has been revealed that Tay-Tay and Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote a song together. Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote the song, and Taylor wrote the music, and I'm guessing melodies, because I saw a clip where they said that Taylor wrote the lyrics. I don't think she also wrote the melody, but I could be wrong, okay? They collaborated on this song together, and I bet you anything that was one of the things that Taylor wanted when she agreed to do the movie, so that she can get nominated for an Oscar, perform the song, and then win an Oscar. She's on her way to being an EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony Award winner. It's gonna happen. Also, let us keep in the spirit of lightness and levity. Sean Diddy Combs, aka Sean Combs, aka Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, aka Puffy, aka P. Diddy, the man of many names, has announced that he is changing his name yet again legally. He wants to be going by, and is going to go now by, Sean Love Combs. I say, dumb, but while it's clearly just an attempt at getting publicity and press, at least he's not hurting anybody. Also, tonight, set your TiVo or watch live this evening, Sunday night, Teresa Giudice and her husband, Joe Giudice, recently out of jail, are going to be sitting down with Andy Cohen for an explosive tell-all interview. Oh, I'm shooketh. Hasn't aired yet, so I don't know what's going to be said, but I am looking forward to that. And finally, there is this new trend of people hosting their own funeral. It's kind of like, I guess it's like your last big birthday party, basically. It's a tradition that began in South Korea and in Japan. It began in Japan in the early 90s. There it's called seizenso, funeral while alive. That's literal translation. And I love that idea. I'm going to do that because I'm so into myself. Almost as much as I'm into you. I'm so into you. Yes. I hope you were having a wonderful weekend. It's not over yet. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Make sure you're also following my family personal channel, Perez Hilton and Family, The Perez Hilton. Make sure you've got the notifications on here and there. Thank you to anybody who may have super chatted me during this video. Get a personalized video greeting from me on the Starsona app or directly at starsona.com/Perez Hilton. Listen to my podcast, The Perez Hilton Podcast with Chris Booker on Apple Podcasts or directly at perezpodcast.com. Buy some merch at buypopstuff.com or just click through the merch shelf underneath this video if you're watching it on YouTube. Sign up for my newsletter at pereznewsletter.com. Share this video, and a big hug to you. I love ya.